All right, it's time for another short video update. We're standing here in front of my dad's travel trailer, and we'll be using that here in about 10 days as we leave Texas and head out east. We'll be in Virginia and, well, just the East Coast, traveling. We're all over the place. This past week, we were at a mission conference down in Granbury. Thank you. My mind went blank. In Granbury, we were there Wednesday through Sunday morning and had a really good time. I was blessed to be able to preach 3 times and then during Sunday school, teach a class. So it was really a good time there, some good folks. We left there. They gave us a very generous love offering, just some very good people. We had such a great time there. And I think they're going to take us on for support. It was a new church for us. And so we'll be praying about that, but we certainly had a good time this week. We had our regular Zoom meetings, and then Sunday morning was a special Sunday because we had our largest Zoom meeting ever. We had 44 different families in the Zoom meeting, and I preached a sermon on the King is coming, and it was a really good time. Good worship music. There was prayer, good prayer time, Bible reading, and then the sermon. We had a good invitation, a good response to that. So thank you all for praying about our Zoom meetings, and those continue on. What else do we have?
Well, the kids were home for spring break, and that was we had a really good time with them. It was really nice to be able to, we were actually in our home church on that Sunday morning and looked into the choir, and it brought tears to my eyes seeing all of my kids that were here in the choir, and a future son-in-law and Andrew's girlfriend. And so we just had a good time with them, and Lee was in Virginia with my parents and got to teach a Sunday school class there. So it's wonderful to see our kids doing ministry for the Lord.
You know, we are really blessed in that area. Lee, his girlfriend, is the sweetest girl in the world, Katie. We love her to death. Andrew's girlfriend, Isabel, she's the sweetest girl in the world. We love her to death. And then Cynthia has found a young man to marry that is a godly young man. We're just so blessed, so grateful to the Lord that he's blessed us in that area and blessing them. And Gwen's right. When we look out and see our kids and just what they're doing and how they just have their own plans to serve the Lord, it's just, you know, I don't know another way to say it. It's just a blessing and an encouragement. So the kids got back from spring break okay. We're thankful for safety during traveling, and they're getting lined up now. They're in the final stretch. Lee and Andrew will be graduating in May, and so they're down to about 5 full weeks. And so please be in prayer for them. And then we're in the final stretch for Cynthia's wedding as well. We're bearing down on 2 months to go, something like that, 2.5 months. And so be in prayer about that. And what else?
Well, our Easter special service coming up Sunday.
Easter Sunday, thank you, honey. Easter Sunday, this coming Sunday in Thailand, we're going to have an in-person meeting there at the church on Easter. And so pray for safety for the believers who will be coming out. It's going to be packed, and Pastor Ricky is scheduled to preach that message. Pray for Pastor Ricky for his health, and for us to have a good meeting this coming Easter Sunday.
Which will also be Randy's birthday, so we're going to have that celebration as well. And then I just ask if you pray for my mom. She had to have surgery on her shoulder this past week, and thankfully Lee was able to go home for the weekend and just help out my dad a little bit there. But pray for her as she's got a couple of weeks of healing to be still for.
Yeah, for sure. We were relieved the surgery went well, and she came through it, but she is having some pain, so please be in prayer for her. I think that's about it for this week. Thank you all for your faithful support. Thank you for watching our videos. Thank you for praying for us. Until next week, God bless you.